My Life Has Destiny is a faith-based podcast that talks about testimonies of faith, hope, redemption, restoration, and the perseverance of ordinary people through the extraordinary power of God. Join host Quint Jones, Coco Fenton, and introducing Terrence Jackson every Monday and Thursday nights right here on TrailBlazerz Radio. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing this evening? Welcome to TrailBlazerz Radio. You are tuned in to TrailBlazerz with me, your host, Frederick Beaty. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys could have been anywhere else, but you guys are right here, and I appreciate that so very much. Thank you guys for listening and following us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. I most definitely appreciate it. So, with that being said, I really want to thank everyone that's been tuning into us and vibing out and rocking out with us, man. I am so grateful to you guys. Well, I won't say me, but we are so grateful to you guys. Myself, Quint Jones, Coco Fenton, Terrence Jackson, and Miss Barbara Melton, aka Melvin, aka Bobby, takes over. So we're happy for you guys to just doing what you guys do and supporting us. So I appreciate that. Like and share and comment on this particular show, man. Share it with people in your circle of influence, man, and just spread the word, guys, because we got so many things coming down the pipe, and we want you guys to be a part of that. So thank you guys very much. So with all that being said, and I don't want to prolong the time because the gentleman I have in here is a very busy man, and I am very, very honored for him to take the time out of his busy schedule to come in and talk with us today, man. This gentleman is someone that I met on Clubhouse. We've been talking back and forth a little bit about a lot of things, and I'm just so very honored to have him on the show, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to introduce to you our viewing and listening audience, the president of the PIC TV network and the CEO, Dr. David Evans. What's going on, sir? How are you?
Hey, thank you, Fred, for inviting me, man. I love the TrailBlazerz radio show, man, and I've been watching you. Monique, I saw her on here, man, a couple of book authors, man, and I'm finally got me on. I'm happy to be on the show tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So if you don't mind, I just really want to just jump right into this, man, because like I said, I know I want to make sure that, I value your time, and I want to make sure that time is used to its maximum. So when did this network start, or should I say, how did this start?
Yeah, the PIC TV network, the People's Investment Channel, was just birthed out of a vision, man. In 2020, my sister Brenda passed away the last Saturday in August, and I talked to her Saturday, and she was gone on Sunday. And the nicest person in the world. Out of 9 kids, Brenda is like the third girl. You have Darlene, the baby. You have Edie, my older sister. You have Esther, Eli, and you have Brenda right there in the middle. And when my sister passed away, I decided to do something to do something in her honor. So I started a PIC TV network, one channel to turn into 25 channels. Now we have 60 channels.
Ooh, 60. That's a lot. That's a lot of things. That's a lot of things to manage there, man. I mean, and because you said it started in 2020, what was we're not going to get into numbers or figures or anything like that. What, now that this thing started, what were your challenges from the beginning?
Well, first of all, I didn't know, man, how to do a television programming. I didn't know how to build a television network. This was a vision that God gave me just to start one channel. I went to 4 builders. They gave me the amount of money. One was too high. The next one was too high. And I got to the 5th building. The 5th builder said, I'll give you these amount of channels for this amount of money. And I took it. Everybody said, why are you doing that? You don't know what you're doing. Why are you taking on all those channels, 25 channels at that time? How are you going to do the programming? Where are you going to start? You're wasting your money. So I had to get over all those negative hurdles about how it's not going to work to believe in the vision. And it was amazing, man. I sat in front of the computer and said, what do people want to see in 20? This was 2 years ago. And people want to see a job fair channel. They want to see a book channel. They want to see a health channel. So we developed these channels, fitness channel. So we created these channels in streaming world, the wireless streaming world that we in now. We said, well, let's just build it where we are. So I didn't go back to the days of Good Times and Sanford and Son and the Cosbys. I didn't want to build a entertainment channel only. I wanted to do something different. And even having a podcast channel for you, man.
That's what's up, man. I like that. So you mentioned that you didn't want to go in the vein of Good Times and Sanford and Son and so many other great 70s shows and stuff like that. You didn't want to go in that vein. What was the driving factor for you not wanting to go in that vein?
Because we all grew up in that era, man. JJ and Sanford and Son. I mean, that was our favorite shows. Growing up, looking at our television shows, and we were as African Americans, mainly entertainers, educators. We have information persons like you coming on. We have officials, so we can have flagship, highly profile television programs, shows, and channels that showcase people like you. And me coming on TV doing great things.
I feel you on that one, and I kind of see the reason why you want to move in that direction, because we've already been exposed to the Sanford and Sons and the Different Strokes and the Jeffersons and those shows. No, seriously,
yeah, man, rewind.
Yeah, what's happening now? I mean, we've already been exposed to those shows. I mean, and this is not to say anything bad about those shows, because all those shows were wonderful in the time frames that they were inserted in, and they gave us valuable lessons and also brought some very ugly things to light. So I understand the reason why you didn't want to kind of pivot in that direction, but push more towards positivity and things of that nature. So I get it, and I really get it, and I think that I thank you for thinking in that direction, because looking at TV now, oh boy.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think, Fred, we've been blessed, man, like you said, the 70s and 80s to grow up and see all these great shows, man, coming up. I met Bernadette Stillman, and when she comes to DC, I shadow her and take her around, and a publicist and things like that. I mean, one-on-one time with her. And she's also a book author. She has books out. She still keep in touch with JJ and others from the show. But that was a different day. Today's time, we better have something with education in the midst of people working from home. So that's why we have a job fair channel. We better have something in regards to fitness, because people want to live longer. So we have to have a health channel. We have a food world channel where we're not eating pork chops and ribs and pig feet, smoked. We not. We got some healthy choices today, Brett.
I like that. Now, this was a question that I thought about, prior to you coming on, and it was something that I wanted to ask you personally, but now I got you here, I can ask that. Some TV channels tend to toe that political line. And some TV networks tend to do that. Tend to either, well, I want to say walk the line. They tend to either they toe the line or they step directly over it. Now, does this particular network, does it even approach political situations, or does it kind of just not even involve yourselves in that?
Oh, wow. That's a good question, Fred. We have people from all over the world. Pick TV Network, we have a public officials channel, and the views expressed are not a Pick TV Network. Literally, we have people from every aspect. We hope to get President Biden on. We hope to have him on Pick TV Network to talk, and our precious Vice President to come on and to share information. I think we need to have a connection, because we elect these officials And we should hold them. We should hold them accountable to some things. And so they need to be on the political channel talking about um, the Moderna, the Pfizer, the Johnson & Johnson, the effects and what they're going to do for our community, how they can help our community with jobs and support our community endeavors, So, yeah, I believe that political channel or public events channel is just for officials to come on and do that.
Yeah, now that's a great answer, and I know for me, I literally just told a line on that because the reason it is because I know I can get very opinionated, and I can say some things that may or may not be, I won't say true, but I know I'll say some things that are probably going to be really harsh, and so I have a really bad habit of speaking my mind when it comes to that. I mean, I used to do that a long time ago, but then I said I had to temper that thought process because, I mean, for me, just I'd rather toe the line in that case. I mean, but it would be nice to have those officials come around and talk to it and talk to people and talk to, everyday Joe and Joan. So I mean, so we can have our ears on, so our ears can be on the ground and finding out what's going on. That would be wonderful to have that type of thing. And even when I'm in now, I don't want to spoil this for everybody, but I mean, I have it on my TV. And I had the honor of just scrolling through the channels. I mean, there's so many diverse channels that's there. I mean, and it's like you said and you mentioned over 60. I mean, how do you do that? How do you do that? How do you get that much content within 60 channels?
Yeah, it's amazing, man. I gotta go back to the higher source, which is God, man. I didn't ask for these 60 channels. First of all, I asked for one channel, and that one channel turned into 25. Now we have 60, and I believe that God trusted me with this because He wanted more people, everyday people like me and you, to come on television to get a shot. We have people who are like Tasha, determined from Indianapolis, Indiana. This young lady, she lost 112 pounds. She now has a television show on Pick TV Network. She's from Indianapolis, Indiana, Michael Jackson's town, little small place. And basically, she wouldn't have got a shot, to come on and showcase her gift. We have from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Celeste, who's a book author. Oh my God, she has 15 books, Barnes and Nobles. Her books are in Target, Walmart. But she's also on Pick TV Network, showcasing her talent, gifts, and abilities on our channel. So we take everyday people. We do our news with Patty from New York and Michelle Cox from Atlanta, Georgia, for our own news stories. So we have enough people to spread the information, but we have room for more.
That's true. That's true. I noticed that. Now, I noticed that every great endeavor or every great thing has to start off with a great team. And you have a great team. You have a great team of people with you, from Celeste to Tasha to Monique, to Sean, and a lot of people that are there in that community, in that network, in that community, and well, I won't even say community, in that family. The one thing, and this is just something that I want a lot of people to kind of understand, and I want to see if you can shed some light on this. How easy or how difficult is it to build a team and get those individuals to kind of focus in on that one vision?
It's very good when you have the right team. I have a dream team. The team that I have, wow, they've been handpicked, man, by somebody smarter than me, somebody greater than me, somebody who runs the universe. They came to me. When you're talking about Sean, who's on our team from Atlanta, Georgia, Michelle Cox. When you talk about a Patty from New York, you're talking about people who came to me and asked me, can I help Pick TV Network? Most of them came on our network, did a spotlight or did a show, and they said, I'm so impressed. I want to help this network. I'm not out for money. I'm not out for titles. I'm not out for gain. Lucretia from Ohio. These people came to me. I have 20 people who said, I want to help the network. What can I do? How can I fit in? And basically, they start off as referral managers, referring people about Pick, and then they turn into full managers. They come into business managers, and they use their time on their spare time. It's not full time, coming in to help Pick TV Network. And I have people like Monique, who's watching right now, who set this meeting up right now. So I think the dream team is knowing that you got people around you can trust, who have integrity and character, and everybody's a family, man. We have Burke from Toronto, Canada. It's just a family, and everybody on our team, we just like the football team, man. We block for each other.
That's it.
We behind the quarterback, and we're gonna score. We are gonna score.
It. So just want to let y'all know, if anybody that's looking to build teams out, or to do anything in business, I mean, the right team can push your vision in miraculous ways. It's just all about having the right people aligned with you and willing to share your vision. And also, and I knew my sister was gonna do that shit, so her timing is quite perfect. So I'm gonna post this question on the screen. So Quint Jones asks, how does one get on one of your channels?
Oh man, it's so easy. It's easy to come on Pick TV Network. You just let us know what you want to do. You start off as a spotlight talking about you. Nobody knows you like you. Whether you're a business person, you write books, or you do podcasts, whether you're a teacher. We have people from principals, whatever you like to do. The spotlight is just like you coming on Oprah Winfrey Show or Good Morning America. You sitting in that chair, and we're listening to you. When Oprah asks you, tell the whole world who you are. You tell your story. I was with Spike Lee last month, and Spike Lee was in the audience in D.C., and we had to show our vaccination cards to get in, of course. And one person said, what do I do when I come on? I want to do something. He said, tell your story. Just tell your story. And we have a place to fit you in one of our 60 channels for your story. And if we don't, we can create it for you.
I really do hope that answers your question, Quint. If he actually put that in the most succinct way possible. So, I mean, if you're interested, so if anybody's interested, I mean, Mr. Evans has several teammates that you can contact, and you guys can, talk about what you want to do, and also, make what you want to do a reality. I mean, it's just that simple, y'all. It's really just that simple. I mean, even I'm just amazed at, I'm amazed at like what the things what you did and what you compiled in such a short period of time. I'm still amazed. I'm still amazed at that.
I'm amazed too, Fred. When I look around, man, and see last year this time we were just coming out the ground just like a little seed in a flower, man. And now we have 20 team members, man. We on internationally. We talked to a queen from West Africa, and they said that we're the #1 television network they look at all the time. And I was like, I thought she was playing. She remember in Clubhouse. She said, no, we're looking at the Food Channel. We're looking at the Sports Channel. We're looking at the podcast channels. We're looking at. I said, man, she ain't lying. I said, she's telling the truth. She telling the truth. She was naming all my channels. And I said, she got to be telling the truth. The book channel. And I was like, wow. So we at the place now. We doing new things. We're doing TV shows. We're shooting our own TV shows remotely, and we're doing movies next. We just started on doing trailers. Matter of fact, you can see some of our trailers on www.thepictvnetwork.com. Or if you have Roku, you can go to your Roku right now and go to the search bar and put in the Pick TV Network, and we'll pop on your screen. I was amazed, Fred. A millionaire came in town, Washington, D.C. this weekend, and said he wanted to have a secret meeting with me from New York. And I couldn't, if I say his name, everybody would know. So I went to meet with him Saturday night, and the place he was staying had a Roku TV in it. And I said, man, that's our TV is in that room. He was like, yeah, that's a Roku. He said, what are you going to do? I got the remote, put it on. He said, I'm going to watch all the channels. I said, amazing. Tasha determined She is in Florida right now. She called me yesterday on Instagram Live. She said the Airbnb that they're in Florida. Somebody said they have Roku. We can get you on. She said all the places down there have Roku TVs, and she's from on Pick TV Network. So Roku is out like American Airlines. We take off every day. We take off every day, and the person who has a Roku, let's get you on. If you have a Roku device, you just go to the search bar, a Roku TV or a Roku stick. Go to the search bar and put in the _ PIC _ TV network. Once you put that in, you're going to see it pop up because the algorithms is reading Pick TV Network so fast. We're in the channel store. As soon as you put that in, it's going to pop up right-hand side. You push OK one time to download it, second time to go to the channel, the third time to open it up. And there it is, 60 channels. Free. Hey, Fred, it's free, man.
Exactly. Free download. Now, Quinn had me ask a couple of follow-up questions. So one of them, she asked, is there a time limit as far as when you from discussion to inception?
Yeah, if you have a show on Pick TV Network, several things you can do. We run our shows for 30 minutes because people have a short attention span. We was thinking doing hourly shows, but a lot of people are not going to look at you for an hour unless you big, so or you're saying something so good they don't want to turn you off. So we do 30-minute shows. And within those 30 minutes, we can do commercials, which can be your own, or we can create one for you. Those 30 minutes, and it goes real fast. You can do what you like to do. You can do a roll-in. If you have footage from Facebook, we can use that. Don't delete it. Keep it. If you have footage in YouTube, don't delete it. Keep it. We can encode that and put it into the TV world on Pick TV Network and showcase that. I think a lot of times, Fred, people think television and they think old style studio recording with a crew. We don't do that. Everything we do is digital. Everything we do is wireless. Everything we do is virtual. So we take information that's on your phone. This is your studio. This is the key. This is your phone. Hey, Fred, it disappeared when I turned it like that, man. It's kind of disappeared. So I don't want this to be a magic. I don't want to turn it into a magic show, Fred. Now you see it, now you don't.
Nah, we know it ain't no David Copperfield stuff going on. We know it ain't. And then her other question is like, and I guess this is the important one because I think everybody wants to know. Is there a cost to come onto one of your shows, or there had to be on one of your channels?
On some of our channels are absolutely free. Like the military channel, we do not charge the military. If you're from the military, you served our country, you're first responder, we have a military show. Certain channels we do because we do have to stay alive. If you want to do be on the book channel and you're selling 100 books a day, I think it's only fair if you're selling 100 books, you're selling 50 books that you give a cut to us for bringing you on. For doing that. So we have a book channel, fashion channel. If you're selling all your fashion products, it's our version of QVC. Of course, you want to do something to break off a little piece to us, but you get the majority of that. So some of our channels, boom, we open it up to you guys to get you on. Some of our channels, we do charge. And we have Celeste, who is from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm from DC. You call her. Her number is 215-609-5255. She'll set you up for that.
Gotcha. So honestly, it's like you have a space for creators. People who want to be creative, like as far as like they want to do, a podcast, or they want to create maybe a documentary, or maybe just maybe a short film, or maybe a full feature length film. So it looks like there's a lot of room for creators.
Yeah, Fred, I think where we are today in the world and society, that everybody's doing something on social media. You have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, the platform we're on today. But the problem is this, Fred. None of these platforms are guaranteed because somebody else owns them. Right. We saw Clubhouse was hacked. Instagram went down. Is it going to happen again? Yes. So what if they don't come back? Look at the millions of people that's impacted. I was talking about that last night. There's going to be a lot of social media changes in the next 5 to 7 years. There's going to be a whole bunch of changes in social media. So we want to be in a platform where you have a spare tire. This is Pick TV Network. Why do you have a spare tire, Fred? Tell me why you have a spare tire in your car, Fred.
So when the actual tire blows, you can replace it.
There you go, Fred. Just in case. You got that spare tire. Hey, Fred, you don't know that spare tire, right, Fred?
Man, I done put on a few.
Yeah, man. Some of them have a donut, Fred. They put a donut back there.
Man, and it ain't pretty. Not pretty at all. I'm like, do I gotta really do this? But you have to do that because that's your contingency plan. I mean, when your actual tire blows, you got a donut in there or a full size spare. If you got the type of car that has that.
Yeah,
it's called. You have to have a contingency plan. Now,
yeah, and this is what Pick TV Network is. Pick TV Network is your spare tire. Something go down, you have a network that's going to guarantee to come on. We on. COVID-19 is not going to stop us. Matter of fact, we're growing in the midst of COVID-19. If Facebook go down, Twitter go down, YouTube go down this Sunday or this weekend, we're up. Our network stays up 24 hours, 7 days a week because we own the network. I wish I can say that about Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or Instagram or Clubhouse or whatever it is, but we own this one. That means we're going to bring you on.
That's what's up. And I'm gonna post another question here right in our little chat and our little comments here. And I think this might have been answered already, but I'm gonna put it up anyway. So Terrence Jackson asked, from dream to actual startup, how long did it take to begin, and what did you consider your largest roadblock?
Wow, the startup again. The fire that started with Pick TV Network was Brenda when my sister passed away. Sometimes God uses a bad situation to bring out the best. Right. I don't know if you guys remember Buster Douglas when he fought Iron Mike Tyson. You remember that, Fred? Did he win or lose? Did he win or lose? Did he win or lose, Fred?
The first one I thought he won.
He did. Mike Tyson was knocking out everybody in less than 3 minutes. Buster Douglas won because he was fighting for his mother. His mother died 2 weeks before the fight. His mother was at the interview. He's telling his mom about how bad he wanted this. And when he got in that ring, he was not fighting for himself. He was fighting for his mom. It's nowhere in the world. It reminds me of the New Orleans Saints after Hurricane Katrina. When they came out that tunnel after Hurricane Katrina, did you see that game, Fred?
I did. That was very inspiring because, but the funny thing about it is, and you mentioned, and I really want to just throw this in because I don't mean to cut you off, but so many beautiful things can come out of tragedies.
Yeah, the triumph.
Man, I mean, and even when I look at it, on a personal level, for me, it hits home. It hits home for me when you say that. It really hits home for me because, just to kind of be a little transparent, I lost my oldest son in 2015 to a police-involved shooting. But
wow,
one year. Thank you, I appreciate it. But 1 year later, I want to say, 1 year later, but in January this year, I have a 6-year-old that is like intelligent, beautiful, and sassy. So yeah, a beautiful phoenix can rise out of such dire circumstances or tragic circumstances. So I'm with you on that one. I really am.
Yeah, beauty out of ashes, man.
Exactly.
God, the only one I know can do something like that, man. From tragedy to triumph, And Brenda, she's still alive. My sister is alive, and every manager that we have, everybody who knows her story, my sister lives, and that's the passion that I have. It's not about me, it's not about money, it's not about titles, it's not about the channels, if I can do something in honor of my sister. And this is what God did. I didn't know we was going to have commercials when we started Pick TV Network or promos from Anthony Anderson. He's on our Instagram. Rotimi from Power. He's on our Instagram giving us a lot of love. We have Claudia Jordan from the Atlanta Housewives. These people are big people in the world. Howard Hewitt. I want to thank you, God, for giving us one more
Oh
time.
yeah, Chris Reed from Kid and Play.
There you go. And you
I've been watching.
Fred. You've been checking us out. Checking us out. Yeah. So it's amazing, you know. So where we are now is just God just revealing things. I never thought that we would do television shows. The next thing we're doing movie trailers. We're already doing movie trailers. Not trying to do them. We're already doing them. And now I'm expecting greater things with Pick TV Network. Roku, we on in 20 countries with interpreters. They just sent us a press release, a breaking lie that Roku has interpreters. That means when we come on now on social media platforms in these 20 countries, they have interpreters to interpret. Amazing.
Oh man, that's oh my gosh. That is so cool, man. And the thing of it is, I mean, like I said, you know, and I say it again, you know, from where you started to where you are now, you know, even with all the pitfalls and all the, you know, the roadblocks, and then, you know, the bad days, and, you know, the not so great day, the not so good days, and the so days, it's a testament, number one, to, you know, your vision, and number two, it's a testament to, you know, I'll just say dogged determination, you know, to get what you're doing off the ground, regardless of whatever circumstance it is, and using, you know, using that to empower other people and give other people opportunities to be able to, you know, to do it, to see their dreams fulfilled, as whether they want to be an author, want to be a spotlight author, or whether they want to have their own TV show. I mean, I love that, because that I don't know about anybody else, but I know that inspires me. Just seeing people win inspires me.
Yeah, Fred. I want to thank TrailBlazerz, you know, for you coming on here and let me to come on. Matter of fact, I'm asking you to come on our inauguration for our podcast channel. After we finish this, you can come on Pick TV Network at 9:00, and we'll be on with some more people from around the world. Some military folk will be on. Some business folk will be on. Joe, he's big in the world. He'll be on with us tonight at 9. And
I'd be honored.
yeah, TrailBlazerz is big, y'all. This man is doing it.
Man, it's, you know, I'm like, but I'm like you, man. I'm like you. I'm like you. I mean, I have a stellar group of people behind me, just like you do. I mean, I have, you know, I got my sis Quint who's commenting. I also have, you know, Coco Fenton. I have Terrence Jackson.
Wow.
I have Barbara Melvin. I have those guys that are, and they don't walk behind me. They walk side by side with me. And that's, to me, that's very important. You know, when you have a team that can walk side by side with you and share your vision, but also give pointers and things like that to help you with your vision, it's important. It's important. So I'm like you. I mean, I have great people, have a great team that walks beside me, that I'm aligned with on, you know, daily. So, and, you know, I have to give it up to God, because if it wasn't for him, you know, all these stars wouldn't be aligned together, and, you know, none of this would happen, and me and you wouldn't even be right here in this space right now.
You're right. You're right. They say if you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, go as a team. You know, and I am so happy again that, you know, you take the teamwork, make the dream work. And even Jesus had a team. He had 12. You know, and one of them he had to watch out for, Judas. But
Yeah.
watch out for Judas. But I think when we look at where we are today, we need all the help we can get with time management. You know, you wear a lot of hats, you do a lot of things, and it only makes your load easier when you have somebody around you that you can trust, who has integrity and character, and, you know, got your back.
That's it. means everything in the world. So if somebody wanted to kind of be on your executive team, what and I know this is a little bit this is off the cuff, but some people some people would ask this question, and I want to I want to. So if someone wanted to be like on your executive team, what would they need to do and what qualifications would they need to have?
Well, first of all, if they want to be on the Pick TV Network business team, we do a check on them. You have to put in some skin in the game. Let us
Of
know you
course.
really want to work with the business side of Pick TV Network, and we want to see where you fit in. Are you going to be like a Celeste who came to us and said, "I want to help this network"? And now Celeste is our booking person. She brought skills coming to the table. She's already an educator, so she has that education background teaching. Same thing with Sean from Atlanta, Georgia. He's already a teacher. A lot of people, when they come to Pick TV Network, some people have their own businesses. Some people work for the government. Some people have private industry working skills. Some have their own own businesses. So they're not coming in looking for the big payoff day. They come in to add value to us already there, and they see the long term and return as we work together. So if you want to be on a Pick TV Network team, we want to see where do you fit in, just like the job. Do you fit in with the team? Or are you made to be a customer? Are you made to do your TV show, your commercial, to come on and do your movie and keep it moving? But I believe if you're going to be on a Pick TV Network team, you got to have a team vision. You can't come in for the green. You got to come in for the team to see how I can be a part of the family.
That's true.
Fred, you didn't ask for your mother and father, man.
Nah.
You didn't ask for them.
Oh, nah. Those are the parents I had at the time. Those are the parents I had.
Yeah.
I won't say had. Those are the parents I have.
Yeah. So that's it, man. You're part of our family, man. We're very high on integrity and character, honesty. We're very, very crucial about backing each other. We support each other in Clubhouse when we do rooms. Any of my team members can moderate on any type of level. They know what to say, what not to say. They know how to conduct themselves in a professional manager, and to make me look good, to make the business look good, to make each other look good. Every now and then there's some people who have the zeal, but not according to knowledge. And when we see that, they want to come in and be a part of the team, but they don't fit the character, they don't fit the integrity list, and they don't check off. And we can't allow them to do that. Right. It's a part of growth.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. So one of my brothers, CT Miller, just told me that he just downloaded the Pick TV Network at the office, and he says, "Thank you for the TV station and the inspiration."
Oh man, that makes me feel good, my brother. And we can't wait to have you to be on. The People's Investment Channel. It's all about you guys. I've been looking at television all my life, and a lot of people say, I don't even watch TV no more. But I say, what about people who do in the barbershops, nursing homes, clubs, churches, restaurants, prisons? Roku TVs are everywhere, folks. We on everywhere. And in the carryouts. That means when people come in, they can see you. Yeah, when you go to the barbershop, hey, that's a Roku TV. Let me see the remote. Turn us on, boom, and you on there. I mean, that's how easy it is. And the more 68.9 million locations, 68.9 million people have Rokus. They're everywhere, and it's still growing. And the more Roku grows, Fred, the more we grow.
That's it. That's it. I mean, this is really a popular. This TV is really a popular type of TV because it's kind of like one of those. This is kind of like, I won't say for me. I know for me, it's kind of a do-it-all device because I can stream stuff, I can watch stuff. I mean, and I can download a streaming app if I want to, and if I don't want to watch it, I can take it off, and things of that nature. It's really it. I don't know. I mean, for me, I know I don't watch a lot of TV, so mostly I don't watch like live TV. So I'm usually watching something streaming. mostly Hulu or well, I don't do Netflix as much as I used to, but mostly Hulu because I'm an anime fan, so that's what I do. But for a lot of people that don't watch live TV, this could be advantageous just to be able to watch 60 channels that are diverse and robust. I mean, and like I said, that's why I was amazed at the amount of content that you guys have within these channels that you have. I'm like, 60 channels and all this content. What good God?
And it's only going to get greater, Fred, because see, I want everybody on here to have a shot on TV. Everybody's watching. Everybody who see this repeat. My goal is to bring you on TV. Thank God for CBS, NBC, ABC. I just watched the football playoffs. Man, that was a crazy game. NFL. I watched everything. But who's going to watch us? Where's going to be a time where we have our own channel, our own time when they can watch you? Pick TV Network is the place. It's the people's investment channel. So after you watch them, say, oh, you know what? Now I'm on. So you can watch me. And we don't need the big stars. We don't need nobody who's already there. We need ordinary people, everyday people who doing extraordinary things. That means people who are watching us right now who have music talent. You're a book author. You're a singer. You can cook. We have a cooking channel. You're a fitness person. We have a fitness channel. You do sports. We have a sports channel. Whatever you like to do, Pick TV Network is here for you.
That's it. I love it, man. I love it. So, and in the interest of time, and I want to make sure that you're able to do what you're able to do with the other folks that you have for other folks for 9 o'clock. So so first and foremost, I'm gonna give you this opportunity for number one to give yourself a shameless plug to let everybody know where they can find the Pick TV Network on social media, also where they can find it on their Roku TVs and all those good things. So you have the floor.
Oh, thank you, Fred. Thank you, man. I want you to partnership with us, man. We have the podcast channel, which you're going to be a part of our inauguration later on tonight, even after this is over. I believe this is our time to come together. To do some big things to affect the world. When we're talking about people in Brazil, Colombia, Mexico, Argentina, Africa, Canada, all on Pick TV Network. I never thought I would be the president of a network that's reaching millions of people. And more people are hearing about Pick TV Network through Roku. And I'm excited. Folks, 2 ways you can watch us. First of all, if you have a Roku TV, just like our brother just did, our king just did, go to your Roku. If you have a Roku stick or Roku TV, put in the search bar, _pick, that's PIC, _TV network. If you have a Roku TV, you may have to go to the apps. Go to the app, the channel apps, and put in the same thing in the search bar, the channel apps. If you have a Roku TV, the PIC _TV _network. You'll see it. You just type it in, and boom, it comes right on. Hey, people seeing this right there? Yeah, and it works. It works on Roku sticks and Roku TVs. It does not Roku. If you have a smart TV with a Roku app, it's not going to get it. They're not going to give you everything that comes with it. So you have to have a Roku TV or Roku stick to get the full benefits. Now, if you don't have a Roku stick or Roku TV, you still can watch us anywhere around the world, right through the device called a smartphone. We're not going to let it disappear this time, Fred. We're not going to let it disappear. This is a trick that me and Fred do. On your phone, on your laptop, on your computer, all you have to do is click and play www.thepicktvnetwork.com. www.thepicktvnetwork.com. If you want to see the stars, if you want to see the big music stars, the movie stars giving us promos, go to our Instagram, the Pick TV Network, and push like, push share. We got information from, so many big stars, folks. And a lot of people don't know because they don't go over to a lot. But check us out, man. Push that like, push that share when you see stuff from Maya, from Rotimi, from Anthony Anderson, from Barbershop, and other stars coming on doing us a lot of promos, some football players. So, www.picktvnetwork.com. I can't wait till Fred come on, and man, with his team, got to acknowledge his team, and I'm from Washington, D.C., folks, the nation's capital. We have money and we make politics. Politics and money from D.C. Y'all already know that. We're from the big city. But we want to help people all over the world. We want Pick TV Network to be the #1 TV in the world where ordinary people come on. Everyday folks, just like me and you, to come on one of our 60 channels. That's it, Fred.
Cool beans. I like that. And now you did mention for like booking opportunities. I want to put that information up for folks who are looking for booking opportunities, who want to like do an author spotlight or anything else. So who would they like to who they need to contact?
Oh, you can call 215-609-5255. 215-609-5255. Now, this is what I want to do. Everybody who has a book watching me, screenshot us your book so we can put that in our book virtual library, our virtual library. And we have a book once a month. We have a TV virtual book fair, and this one will be on February the 19th. I don't want to give out too many dates because this is going to play over and over again.
Exactly.
But we have a once a month TV virtual book fair, and that book fair allows you to come on, showcase your book, sell your book. You can put in your information from Amazon, or they can buy the books from you. Every month we have a TV virtual book fair, and this is our third one coming up, and you want to be a part of it. Yeah, contact 215-609-5255 for booking opportunities. For any information about Pick TV Network, nobody beats our prices. We have some free channels to come on to. Don't have to pay a dime. If you're in the military, we have a military channel. We don't charge kids. We have a kids channel. You may have a little star in your family who's a kid, and they want to come on our children's book channel. We teach our kids how to read and let them showcase their talent, gifts, and abilities on Pick TV Network. And I can't wait till we get Fred, man. TrailBlazerz on Pick TV Network. Man, this might turn into a movie, Fred. Hey, we might turn it into a movie, Fred.
Look here. You know what? I'm most definitely looking forward to the partnership. Just make sure that develops properly. So I'm looking forward to the partnership. So, but other than that, I mean, first and foremost, I really do thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule for coming on here tonight and just and sharing with us the wonderful opportunities that you have for people who want to be on the Pick TV Network, but also just sharing, your story from beginning to end, and also just knowing that there's going to be so many more opportunities that's going to be available for you. So most definitely looking forward to those opportunities that you have coming down the line, and most definitely looking forward to continuing following you and just making sure that we cheer you on.
Yeah, I want to send a shout out, man, to my mentors. My first mentor is Oprah Winfrey. She may be watching it. Just people can tweet and watch stuff all over the world, man. It's a small world. I want to thank Oprah Winfrey. I got a lot of ideas from her when I first started out. I want to thank Steve Harvey. He's one of my second mentors. Junior from Steve Harvey's show, been on our show. He's been on Pick TV Network. I talk to him a lot. That's my brother. I want to thank him. Steve Harvey, again, who is one of my mentors. I look up to him and I learn a lot from him. You got to do the Medea. Tyler Perry. You can't leave Tyler Perry out. He's one of my mentors. And I look at their start, man, how Steve Harvey, and you'll see him on Pick TV Network, how he started homeless, man.
Yeah.
And how, homeless with nothing. Yeah. People don't understand, Tyler Perry was homeless. These guys had nothing 20, 30 years ago. Zero. And look where they are today. As Oprah Winfrey, she was fired from her job, man. It's not where you start and stay. It's where you get up and you go. And it doesn't matter how old you are. Take that first step to come on TV. Take that first step. Never fear your first. You first learn how to walk. You first learn how to talk. You first learn how to eat on your own. Your first marriage. Your first kid. Your first time come on TrailBlazerz. Hang out with Fred. Your first time come on Pick TV Network.
That's what's up. I like that.
Man, I got to come back, man. I feel my Cheerios, man.
Hey, anytime you want to come back, man, I would most definitely will welcome you, man. Most definitely will welcome you. I would be honored, if you would come back. I would be so honored, and I most definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you for this, your love, your hospitality, man. Let me come on this platform. Maybe bring my wife on, man, because she's a coach, man. She does a lot of things to help people from all walks of life. My wife is a queen, Yvette Evans. She's known all over the place, man. Time management. She has skills, gifts, and abilities that's better than me, man. This is I love her, man. So my wife is beautiful. So we want everybody again check out Pick TV Network. Got to get with my man TrailBlazerz and
Yes, sir.
everybody. If you're watching this show, we want you to call 215-609-5255. We'll do something special to get you to come on, do your own spotlight, do your own commercial, do your own TV show, and next thing, your own movie.
That's it. That's it, man. So I know you got a scat. I know you got a scat, Dr. Evans, but I want to thank you so very much for being a guest here tonight and just blessing us with your enthusiasm and your energy and your love for what you, first of all, the love for what you're doing, but also the love for wanting to create opportunities for other people, um, to get on to have their own thing and also to be able to just, be seen and be heard. So that's something that I most definitely appreciate. So I know, like I said, I know you got a scat, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and
Yeah.
scat. But thank you so much for giving your time and your energy. So I most definitely appreciate that.
Thank you, Frank. And I want everybody to look at the replay over and over. We want 10,000 people. And my goal is to have 10,000 people before the end of this year to look at this show. We're going to keep playing it on Pick TV Network. Matter of fact, Fred, you're going to give us the rights to play this on the Pick TV Network?
I will most definitely I will send you the audio I will send you the audio and the video of this once this is complete.
You'll see it on Pick TV Network, folks. This was my first full interview, too, Fred, man. I had been on podcasts before, and I wanted somebody to bring me on. I may have you to interview me on and talk about how I met President Barack Obama, how I met, so many stars, man. I can't even name them all, man. Man, it's just so many people I met. Before I started Pick TV Network, I was always in the company of Erica Dabu. I was in the company of so many great stars, man. I kept asking God, Deborah Lee from BET. I was meeting these people, and I was asking God, why you keep bringing me in the presence of them? And I didn't know He was going to put me in a position where I would be in a leadership position like I am today.
Wow.
Kanye West, met him and his wonderful wife walking right beside me, presenting him a gift. I have pictures with them in the same position, in the same place. Amazing. And look where I'm at now. I'm on TrailBlazerz talking to Fred.
I appreciate it. I do appreciate it so much, and I would be honored if you come back on. We can actually talk about those stories, man. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
I wish we can post the pictures up so people can see them, man. And it's amazing, man, how God will bring you through people, man. Michael Jordan, people. It is coming to my mind while he's met these people, man. It's just people who you don't get a chance to see a Kanye West and shake his hand and talk to him for a minute. He don't even take pictures like that with everyday people. But I
That's
had the
it.
honor to do that.
That's it. That's it.
Spike Lee just left DC. I had the honor to meet him and the person who did his book. I think it's called favor, man. It's not fair, but it's necessary, right?
That's it, brother. That's it. You've already got it. You've already got it.
Hey,
You've
thank
already
you,
got
man.
it. But man, like I said, I ain't gonna I'm not gonna hold you too long because I know you got to hop on on another thing in 6 minutes. So I'm gonna let you hop on and like I said, I'll take us home from here.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, everybody. Thank you,
No
Fred.
problem. Have a good one.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was Dr. David Evans, the president and the CEO of the Pick TV Network. If you guys are interested in wanting to become a part of the Pick TV Network, first and foremost, just to let you guys know, if you have a Roku TV or a Roku device, you can download the app by typing in the search bar the Pick TV Network. Also follow them on Instagram at Pick TV Network. And if you are wanting to book, if you're looking for booking opportunities, such as wanting to be an author, being on an author spotlight, or you want to have some, or you want to be a part of the Pick TV Network, the telephone number, contact the telephone number here, 215-609-5255 for booking opportunities, and they'll take care of you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to effectively end this episode of Trailblazers with myself, Frederick Beaty. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and rocking out with us. I also want to thank our guest, Dr. David Evans, for coming on and sharing and being so grateful, and being so grateful for sharing his story and sharing his network, and also his vision for his network with us. Most definitely we'll be honored to have him back with us again to share other stories. But as I stated before, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to end this episode. But I want you guys to continue to follow us on Instagram at Trailblazers with a Z, Trailblazers with a Z Radio. Follow us on Facebook at Trailblazers Radio. Follow us on LinkedIn at Trailblazers Radio. And if you're an author, or if you're a business person, if you're a spiritual leader, if you are an independent artist, no matter the genre, if you have a business, or if you have a business, if whatever it is you have, we want to talk to you. So if you want to talk to us, and if you want to set up an interview with us, contact us at Trailblazers with a Z at gmail.com. Once again, that is Trailblazers with a Z at Trailblazers Radio. I'm sorry. Trailblazers Radio at gmail.com. And we will answer your email within 24 hours, and we will get you set up. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every last one of you guys for tuning in to Trailblazers tonight. I am very honored for you guys to tune in with us tonight, and I'm very happy that you guys tune in with us tonight. Tune in tomorrow night for My Life Has Destiny podcast, where Quint Jones, Coco Fenton, and Terrence Jackson will be bringing a powerful show for you guys. And also tune in to us again on Friday, where I actually pre-recorded an interview with Page the Label artist FB Black, and that'll be airing Friday night at 8 p.m. So you guys please tune in. We have so many things coming down the pike. Also continue to keep your ears and your eyes on us, because we got some great things and some good things coming. So again, thank you guys so very much for coming in tonight and just really just blessing us with your presence. On that note, I'm gonna as I always like to say, always the three things that I want to say. Number one, be good, be kind to each other. Number two, take care of each other. And last but most definitely not least, it's a crazy world out here, so I want y'all to always be safe. Thank you guys for tuning in, and you guys have a wonderful night. Join Bobby for The Takeover every Tuesday night as she tackles tough subjects with her trademark humor and wit. We guarantee you'll be educated, edified, and also entertained. So join us at 8 p.m. every Tuesday night, right here on TrailBlazerz Radio.
We're living in a different time. Isn't that what the old folks say? Well, I beg to differ, because there really is nothing new under the sun. We used to think that this generation was stronger than that of my parents. But after learning where and whom we come from, I realized that this was a false narrative. They fought, bled, and died for the liberties that we take advantage of today. So I changed my mind. We are our grandparents. We are our parents. This is where the idea for uppity Negro apparel and accessories comes from. We are the uppity Negroes that defy boundaries, broke chains, climbed mountains, and crossed valleys of hatred, bigotry, illiteracy, and oppression. The statement is simple. The cause is never ending. The sound, loud. Say it with me, kindred. I am that uppity Negro.